This is my Cyclone stove, Hurricane stove, Danish fire pit. I've heard them called different things. It's still basically the same thing. And what I did to make this was I took a number 10 can, like a large coffee can or something of that nature, and I cut a hole in the front of it, and if you look real close right here, you can see where I JB welded it together. Okay, and put that can about half inside. I've got another can sitting down inside. It is surrounded by kitty litter and plaster and aluminum foil and that kind of thing to help insulate it. And then I have a piece of like screen wire on top of it, which allows me to cook. I'm going to put a couple of hot dogs on here today and cook them. I just lit it. Right now I'm burning charcoal, but you can burn charcoal, you can burn leaves, and I mean you can see inside there what it looks like. It just got lit a couple minutes ago, and it's going pretty strong right now. And when you go to feed it, you just feed it through that hole right there. This here piece will slide out. You can put your charcoal on it and slide it in and continue to feed the fire from there, or you can feed it through the top. Just take the screen off the top and feed it through there. It'll work with charcoal, leaves, twigs, just about anything you can think of that's flammable. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple hot dogs on, and I'll get back to you in a few minutes and show you what the hot dogs look like after they've cooked a while. Now, these hot dogs were frozen. They were taken right from the freezer before I left the house. So I put them on, and I put them at the edges of the flame so that they don't burn before they cook a little bit. I want to let them heat up and come up to temperature before I put them in the flame so much. So you can see they're starting to heat up, and if you listen real close you can hear them sizzle. Doesn't that sound tasty? We'll be back in a few minutes and we'll be probably getting ready to eat. Okay, this is just a few minutes into cooking the hot dogs here. I've moved them around a little bit. You can't fit the whole hot dog over the fire, so what I've done is moved them end to end a little bit so that they get hot all the way through. These were frozen hot dogs not even 10 minutes ago. It took me no time to start the fire. I mean, the fire was ready to go in about 2 minutes. And the hot dogs have been cooking well since, and it's not going to be but just a couple minutes before we're ready to eat. Stay tuned. There we are. It's been less than 15 minutes since I fired up the stove, and we're eating already. The hot dog is quite warm, and I'm going to enjoy myself. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again in another video. By the way, as a follow-up, it's been probably about 40 minutes since I lit this up. We've eaten 4 hot dogs, and this was about maybe 8 or 10 pieces of charcoal, and I just dropped a paper towel in there, and you can see that it's still burning. It's still quite hot. I could continue to cook on this for probably the better part of another 45 minutes or so.